Dear Chairman, Director General, Honorable Regional Committee, as representative of the International Federation of Medical Student Association, I'm speaking on behalf of the network of 1.3 million youth and future health professionals. We passionately believe in the remarkable potential of the WHO to be the lead player in the global health governance, but have often been frustrated with the apparent bureaucracy, funding restrictions, and spurious interests that seem to the hinder of the organization. There is much in the reform agenda which we would like to recommend, in particular the widely consultative way in which the process has been carried out. However, we are grateful for this opportunity to address two key areas in which we will urge you to even greater action. Firstly, putting social determinants of health as one of the main priority areas of WHO's work now and in the future. We applaud the Member States and WHO for acknowledging the wide-reaching roots and causes of health inequity for all sectors. We want to highlight that this approach, if poorly executed, accommodates potential pitfalls. The implementation of a cross-sectoral approach without defining designated competencies opens doors to easily banking or neglecting a comprehensive SDH approach as intended. Therefore, it is vital that Member States see the need to put the social determinants of health lens in the center of WHO reform process. There has been a level of inconsistencies with the result of the 12th General Programme of Work and the focus of the European Policy Framework Health 2020 and the Rio Political Declaration of SDH. Although European Member States consider SDH and equity as important issues in its policy framework, they are not given similar prominence and the resources in the 12th General Programme of Work and the program budget. Secondly, with regard to the funding crisis, we of course support the separation of funding acquisition from priority setting. An organization which derives over 70% of its funding from specific contributions cannot succeed in objectively setting its own agenda. Thus, we call on the European Member States to individually examine their own voluntary contributions and consider ways in which restrictions can be relaxed to allow the Secretariat greater flexibility in addressing global priority areas, and also to collectively resolve to commit to sustainable core funding pledges to reflect the renewed Member State confidence in a reformed WHO. In conclusion, as a voice of the future, we are passionate to see health for all truly realized, and we are passionate about the potential for WHO in achieving this. Let's make this commendable call for reform a true rediscovery of WHO's core principles, and please be bold, be creative, and be cooperative as Member States and Secretariat in laying aside national and personal interests in working towards this noble goal.